I'm so clever, they know better, that's why they hesitant to step to me. The beat catchy, I go and bless it, leaving a message for haters that really try to test me. Say you gon' step, okay, bet it, be careful where you stepping. It's dangerous, shit, I'm a rebel against myself, so I just add you to the collection that I've been stacking on my shelf. Man, y'all incapable of shutting up, perhaps a little help, and all you doing is making noise. I can even hear you stealth. Hummerka beat to death, and now they ready to bargain. Say your flow wetter than curry, what's your step into my author? I'm appalled that you can call yourself the greatest, oh my god, you live in a fairy tale dream that I just don't want no part of. They say I'm crazy, nigga, maybe I'm borderline, cause if you ask me if I'm crazy, I'ma tell you sorta kinda. If you thinking you can tame me, let me tell you, not at all. And they don't really want the business, so they stalling, that's alright. I transform, icon with ice on. Real tall, pretty light skin, and she headstrong. Yeah, I could've been a model, but I'd rather be a beast. Lord, it's something not the monster in me, keep me undefeated, and it keep them on their toes while I'm turning up the heat. Rap game, is that right? Or while I'm playing for the keep. So somebody better tell them, don't get caught up in this recklessness. Spitting like Tommy's up in the booth like I've been rapping since. I am me in present tense and don't know what the reference is. I thinking me like, wait, drop a bump just cause I'm rebelling. We fell in sand way before the first inning, and we didn't see so much. I live in motto with no limits. Take a penny, make a dollar, take that dollar, make a meal. If I got it, then I got him. DOT, that's what it is. Don't I sound conceited? I've been working on me. I was watching from the bleachers cause I had the wrong cleats. Now we're young and making moves, and I move first string. Shout out to you haters, I'm the MVP. Now we're young and making moves, and I move first string. Shout out to you haters, I'm the MVP. The styrofoam full of nothing, brain filled the words in a bunch of mess that I cannot uncluster. It must have just been a mustard. I'ma say what's in my gut and trust that I rain thoughts, leaving a stain of rust. They run to the hope of luck, trying to clean it up. I laugh cause it's such a rush. My stain, it would never budge. No matter how much they scrub, there ain't no place to place the rug. Ain't no race to even start, cause I already won. Established when I was born. Very territorial, it pay off just like mortgages. I like to have my own and come back to it where I sorted it. Boss up for the hell of it if you reckon it. Cross such like the mail, folks be sending messages. Ain't no LOLs and halos, this ain't no heaven sent. Green smoking robes like Maleficent. I'm better than anyone that you could think of or put me up against. Convo of anyone coming close is quite irrelevant. Why you talking? Yeah, all I do is win, medalist. It took a while, I'm here now. I don't know why you niggas settled in.
Transform my account to the fake game. Vans off for the bars that I may say. Cop a house off the hits that I write you. Cop a house we've got a very special guest spitter tonight, and she wants to tell the trolls out there what the cold part is. Do you feel me? She ain't no joke, but she'll hit your ass with a punchline. So without further ado, allow me to introduce to you the queen to be, Mia Nichole.
Me on the call, A-Tone, say that I'm taking the game over. I see no lies in that. I have no problem with niggas that mumble, cause how could I be mad at something I don't understand? I just don't fuck with it, it's not my forte. I'm not a fan, I am a spitter, I told you I'm gross. Passing it down to my little lambs, cause damn it I can. I am the GOAT. Talking that shit, trying to bring out that side of me. Rappers are really a rare commodity. Bitch, I'm not a rapper, told you I'm a spitter. You don't know me, but you know nobody realer. See you mad, cause my verse is untouchable, and really don't nobody fuck with you, So you took your time out to come in some, just make sure you know who you coming for. I cannot beef with no old talentless nigga. Handle this nigga, I would really dismantle this nigga. Really, you just a fan, little nigga. I'm on my body, you nothing at all when you standing beside me. Bitch, I'm a real spitter, you talking your slobber. I'm ducking on niggas a lobbing that shit up the tone. Like Space Jam and I'm Jordan. I can't stand no waste of ass, put your face down in some water. And just forget to stand up. Like you forgot to man up. Yeah, and your arch nemesis daughter really is the hardest hard pill to swallow. No matter what you saying, I'm a win regardless.
Yeah, she a spitter. Hard hitter, boy, spitter, she deliver. I'm a spitter. Yeah, I'm a spitter. Boy, spit y'all if you're a hitter. I'm a spitter. Yeah, I'm a spitter. Hard hitter, boy, spitter, I deliver. I'm a spitter. Yeah, I'm a spitter. Boy, spit y'all if you're a hitter. What up? Alright, it's still off, but it ain't off by that much. The vocals, the voice, and the visuals and shit. As you can see, I'm on my, not Marty McFly. Who the other dude? I'm on my doc shit right now. Sometimes just wash my hair and then just let it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? That old nature boy type shit. Just let your shit do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do that. Get back in tune with nature and just be on some whatever type stuff. So that's what I'm on tonight. But welcome to another, I don't know if this is going to be a play and reply, a show and prove, or if I'll just name the shit a casual ass video. I'm likely going with option number 3, but what you heard at the beginning was Iacon, the Mia Nichole solo version. That shit is smoking. As you know, I produced the beat, and you know, she spit. Her shit is just, you know, she is very heavenly. She's a female MC angel. That's the best way I could describe it. She's definitely otherworldly or higher consciousness level with the rap game, with the spit game, the sweat. The whole thing is on point. And then you heard I'm a Spitter, produced by me, and you know, it got her on the 3rd verse. So yeah, man, shout out to Mia Nichole. Alabama, y'all got a powerful MC on y'all hands. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like y'all ain't already on the map, but you know what I'm saying? She'll definitely, you know, rep for the whole state very, very well. You know what I'm saying? She amazing. Check out. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a link to her SoundCloud and all that in the description, and also links where you can, you know what I'm saying, cop, you know, all the features and stuff that she's currently on. So, you know what I mean? If there's anybody out in Alabama that happens to do music promotion, you know, the people and everything, then, you know, I wonder, is anybody out there that do their music promotion thing? Because she tight like that. You know what I'm saying? I get my shit together, you know what I'm saying, so I can make some proper investments, you know what I mean? All y'all know that, you know, I rhyme, I rap, I produce and all that, but I'm a relic. You know what I'm saying? I'm a relic. I'm 90s era, all that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit today. You know, like on a serious level. But Mia Nichole, she's dope. She's young. What, like 18, 19. Beautiful, tall, all that stuff. Like, all hitting on all cylinders, basically. She in tune with the current stuff, but still got like actual real talent and skill embedded in that. And to be a female. Because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I've always been biased with female MCs. I could count on half a hand the joints that are commercial that I like. You got your MC Light, and there you go. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not saying she's dope for a female. She's just dope, period. But the fact that she's also a female, that just adds to that. That just make the shit even more remarkable. But Yeah, anyway, man, I'm just doing this video on talking about the diaper typers, man. The diaper typers. If you don't know what diaper typers are, it's like trolls. You know what I mean? They may troll in the comment section, in your live chat section. It might be some of y'all right in here right now if I decide to drop this shit as a premiere. So if you a troll, if you a diaper typer, I don't know if I'm pointing to the right direction of the chat. I think it's that way. If you a diaper typer, give me an X, make some noise. You know what I'm saying? Let your presence be felt if you diaper typing out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's your man Told Space. Rap real quick about some things. I don't know, a little shit that's on my mind. As y'all may be aware, I've recently been starting like a little new format just so I could have something to do. The play and reply. I'll tell you where it all spawned from or whatever, right? You know, there's a lot of people I fuck with, or not even a lot. It's a select few people that I really like on YouTube that do their thing, have excellent viewpoints and stuff. And you know, a lot of times when when I respond to people, I respond in the comment section. I'll just leave elaborate comments, what I like, what I may disagree with, yada yada yada. So all I literally am doing is taking that and transforming it into video form. So when you see a play and reply, all you're seeing is me replacing, you know, the Twitter fingers, the YouTube comment fingers, with actually getting on camera and doing a video and shooting the shit about stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's all it really is. However, at the same time, some of y'all may know, how's the best way I could put it? I don't like to be like a leech or, you know what I'm saying, try to feed off of other people's movements and shit like that. I just, you know what I'm saying? I always feel like those who do stuff of that caliber, or even the people that have like that pit bull grip when they go at somebody, a particular YouTuber or something, and constantly always doing videos on that particular one, it's just my opinion. To me, that shit is submissive. It's like, why are you propping this person on such a high exaltant level where they gotta occupy so much of your time all the time, where you always in they shit, yada yada yada, whether it's trolling, whether it's trying to bring them down, have petitions against motherfuckers or whatever. Either way, you know what I'm saying? However, that could go for anything. You know what I'm saying? Anytime that you're, if someone's bigger than you, because I mean, let's face it, I'm like tiny. I'm a big guy in human present real life, but on this YouTube shit, I'm just growing. I'm in the early chia pet stage. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be able to tell by my hair though. I look like whatever. But so the point is, I like to do a lot of shit on my own merit. You know what I'm saying? And really rock out on my own merit. That's the intention in my heart. I never want to like leech and feed off of other motherfuckers and everything. So it is what it is. And every video, every opinion that's heard, every response, reply and stuff is all a learning experience. At the end of the day, I'm the same thing that I try to tell all y'all that all these other people you watch are. Regular ass person. You know what I'm saying? Even though my opinion, I think everybody's a regular ass person. Your most super of the superstars. At the end of the day, the old cliche, they put their pants on a leg at a time and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's people, it's learning, it's trade-offs of information, it's networking, it's building, it's learning. And I try to operate in the best way that brings out the most productive aspects of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also big on helping people any way I can. You know what I'm saying? Help people any type of way I can. Like, I get a good feeling if I could assist and help. You know what I'm saying? And I've always kind of been like that, and I don't really do it with the expectation of any mutual give back from that particular person or anything. I just do it. I guess that's just how I've been wired to be, to want to do that. However, I will say this, just a regular universal law of nature, or the way God made it, or however you want to say it, when you do assist others, you do get things back. It's just the natural order of things. You know what I'm saying? They even say it in in a lot of, I've read like different books on how to make money and everything, and a lot of times they'll say circulate money, give, and it will just come back. And the way that they break it down, it isn't anything that sounds practical. They, a lot of people just agree. It's just like a universal law of nature, no law of compensation, or whatever you want to call it. You put out, you get back. Energy, free flowing. So you extend that energy is going to come back at you. And it doesn't have to be the same person. know what I'm saying? Let's say you help somebody out and you assist them, you get them on, this here next level. And then that person don't do shit for you. Don't worry about it. It's going to come from somewhere else. It has to work that way. Every action, opposite, equal reaction. You know what I'm saying? You do the action of giving, the opposite, equal reaction will be, getting, to put it simple or whatever, right? So, just wanted to say that. Get my little water. But, yeah. But yeah, man, diaper type is. I wanted to chop it up about that real quick. I was reading through the comment sections and shit, and somebody in the comment had some choice words to say. I guess he threw a little insult my way. I don't remember what the insult was. That shit's usually in one out the other and all that, right? So, but the person said that they didn't like the format of the play and reply. You know what I'm saying? They basically said, nah, I ain't feeling this shit, family. And I was like, all right. So I thanked the person. I thanked that person, for their opinion. Somebody else came in the comment on some shit like, yo, how your goofy ass just gonna thank somebody that clowned you and all this and that and da. And I broke it down real simply. And, this is pretty much how I operate and, how I advise everyone else to try to perceive shit in this way or give it a chance perceiving shit in this way. It's like, look, it's somebody that half the time they don't even got their face on the jump off. You don't know them. They don't know you. They leave you a hateful or insidious comment or something. What the fuck does that do? Like, what does that take away from you where you feel that you gotta defend it and Twitter finger or karate keyboard they ass back? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? What is it about it that really makes you feel like you gotta respond? Like the shit is useless. It doesn't have any effect. It's words on a keyboard by somebody that half the time you don't even know. Even if you're in chat rooms, live chats and shit, niggas trolling you. Okay. Now, to be honest, I'm more likely to troll and reply back to people that I kind of got a comfortability with. Like if it's some trolls that I know that, maybe talking little shit about me or whatever, I'll be more likely to respond in kind to them because it's kind of like a familiarity thing then. You know what I'm saying? It's a trade-off because ain't nothing wrong with having a little bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say some old stupid shit to you. You hit them back with one. It's a game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, especially for us men, it's how men bond anyway. You know what I'm saying? A little game of poking out your chest and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Half the time it ain't really anything meaning to be hurtful. A lot of times it is, but sometimes, if it's just your common trolling, that shit don't really mean anything. You hit them back and everything. You do that every day or a few days a week. All right, whatever. But if it's somebody you totally never seen before and they say some yada 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 to you, fuck does that mean? Okay, so somebody said like, how could you possibly thank this person after they clowned you? So I responded, I'm like, yo, I don't feel I gotta defend myself against anything this motherfucker said because this person doesn't know me at all. However, the opinion of this person saying that he or she or whoever don't like the format of, the play and reply and shit, that is something useful, provided that person was being truthful, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's an actual opinion. I can do something with that. You know what I'm saying? Is reading the comments and everything. I could take that and work with it. It don't matter if they meant to be helpful or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you've given me your opinion. I'm just starting this shit out. I'm seeing how things go. I'm working it as I do it. Cool. Let me take that into consideration. Thank you. And keep it the fuck pushing. Another major big reason why I feel like this, and I hate to go to this old cliche, but I'm gonna go to this old cliche. Like, how many of these people will say this to you in your face? If they actually see you face to face, oh, you motherfucker, or whatever they say. How many people gonna say that to your face? I know it sounds cliche. It's probably an ancient term now, ever since the late 90s when, little instant messaging and shit first started and people first started doing this. And the fact of the matter is, if it's a stranger, maybe that is the type of person that'll say some shit to your face. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it is. But the way I look at it, if you're not going to say it to my face, then I'm not going to think shit of it because I ain't going to take it serious. You're just a motherfucker troll that's taking advantage of the opportunity of being anonymous and not in front of me. So you figure like, yo, let me get as much wild shit as I could get off because I know I wouldn't say this to this person in their face. Maybe some of them will, but you know what? When people leave comments or type shit in the live chat, there isn't like there's this little real nigga meter on the left of their comment that shows you how much percentage they have of them being the type to say it in your face. One person say something, the real nigga meter measures at 78% chance he would say this directly to you. Another motherfucker comment, there's a 20% chance. Another one, there's a 0% chance. Another one, that shit don't exist. So because that shit don't exist, I go with the lowest denominator. I just look at all of them as people that would not say this shit in my face, whether you would or not. I interpret it all as that. And once I interpret it as that this motherfucker's just saying shit because they have the liberty to do it without any actual physical recourse, once I look at it at that level, it's like the shit don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? As simple as that. Shit don't affect me. So I wanted to talk about that real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know, get that little thing off. It was probably a short one because that's pretty much the bulk of what I wanted to say. Also, I tell you what, I think a big part of what kind of feeds this attitude, and maybe it's part of what they call a gentle giant, which, you know, don't get it messed up. I don't consider myself necessarily a gentle giant, but I am very cool and very easygoing. But, you know, I'm a big guy, tall. I lost a lot of weight. I probably weigh like 208 pounds at 6'6", but still, I'm broad. You can tell I got like long ass fingers, long ass limbs. I got a big ass head. You know what I'm saying? So that means the proportion to this chest, like I'm a big, I guess, imposing figure. I'm a big guy. Simple as that. I wear size 17. You know what I'm saying? So coming up, you know, from whether it was school or, you know what I mean, my little stint on some street hustling shit and dealing with people like that, or, you know, just walking down the street, or, you know, you step into an elevator and a shorter person gets startled seeing your big ass. It's happened with females too. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I've scared a few chicks just by my presence alone, right? Or whatever it is. It kind of like, or at least for me, it kind of gives me somewhat of like a withdrawnness, because people, I notice, or I'm pretty sure, would be a lot less likely to, you know, do certain things that they may get away with other people doing. They'll be less likely to do it to me. And again, I'm not saying that I'm on some big tough guy shit. I'm a very chill, very, very easygoing, cool type of cat. You know what I'm saying? However, you know, don't get it messed up. You know what I'm saying? When it's actual legitimate drama, oh yeah, flip mode is the squad. Flip mode is the squad. When I was a kid, I bumped my head. I got up, I said, flip mode the greatest. You know what I'm saying? I will flip mode. I will flip. And it'll be like a total opposite motherfucker in front of, you know, somebody's face. So, but for the most part, I don't have like a rough, you know, stay out my, you know, I'm a chill motherfucker, real cool, casual type of cat on some real shit, right? But you know, being big, I do notice where certain things or certain people may be reluctant to try certain things on me than other people. And then I also heard Styles mention this before, and it really hit me hard, because, well, not hard, but it really, I can relate to it too. He said something along the lines of like, then when you do mix it up with certain people, it might be fucking with you or whatever, and then, you know, you finally put hands and or feet on them, people were like, yo, why'd you do that? He's so small, look at you, you're big, shit like that. So a lot of times being a big imposing person, you feel you kind of, at least me, I feel sometimes I gotta draw back, and I think that kind of adds to somewhat of a humble demeanor, because if I just totally let loose, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, it may get to a point where I feel like I'm imposing or I'm ODing, you know, and I don't have the character of a person that likes to throw his weight around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been a bully. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. When I say I'm a cool chill cat, I am a cool chill cat. Just one that, you know what I'm saying, let's not get into drama, because yeah, I'm then gonna flip. And I think that's another reason I'm a chill cool cat, because I hate to see myself when, you know, them buttons are pushed and I get on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah. So sometimes I feel I gotta draw back. Oh, perfect example. See this shirt? One love, one music, one movement. It's my man Akir. Shout out to Akir. Shout out to Immortal Technique, the whole Rebel Arms crew, and everybody. Right. Going back to what I said, how I'm a hip hop relic. I'm gonna take you back to the battle world, like the mid to late '90s, early 2000s. Right. Akir was there. We'd hit up hip hop venues and shit, and we'll do our battle thing. Now, I didn't notice this. He tells me this, right? He's like, yo, Ant, I remember, son, when you would be battling and you'd have the motherfuckers scared. Now, this is in the days of freestyle, before all that pre-written shit that people kick to each other. You have to just go off the da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? And basically, kind of like if you saw a video I did a while ago, I had my eyes all wide getting excited. I like, this shit look crazy, don't it? Right? Because, you know, I got big eyes, so when I get excited and they get a little wider, they look wider than usual, right? So he would say, like, yeah, man, you know, you had motherfuckers scared that you would battle. Because for the most part, people ain't going to be, you know, my size or whatever, right? So, you know, and now I'm not knowing I'm getting these motherfuckers scared. I'm just doing my thing. I don't wish that motherfucker any harm. I could be saying that I'll kick your moms in the teeth and throw you down some steps. I could be saying the wildest shit, but it's all just, you know, on some hip-hop battle shit. I'm going to say rough, aggressive shit because, you know, it's the battle. You know what I'm saying? And just from his perspective, he said, yeah, I used to have motherfuckers shook. Unintentionally, of course. You know what I'm saying? Another example, my man Mike. We was at a Brooklyn hip hop festival. I think it was like 2011, maybe 12. And a shorty I was talking to or whatever. Like, you know, she really liked I think I was like hitting her on the text while I was at the joint. And she liked Mos Def and Common. I'm a fan of Common too, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Common hard body ever since the second album and everything up. Not quite as much when he went through that weird Erykah Badu phase, but then when he got out of that, I started, you know, fucking with Common a little more after that and shit, right? So, typing to shorty, and, you know, she telling me how much she, you know, she loved these different MCs and shit, Mos Def, Common, all that. So what happened? We sees Common, right? My big overgrown ass, what do? Unintentional, mind you. You know what I'm saying? I'm regular, chill ass, cool nature that I got. I roll up on dude, yo, what up, son? Let me get a picture. I probably did the corny ass fan shit. Hand around him, took a picture. But it was mainly for her. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm from New York, so you see people. You know, I know a couple people here and there. I'm in events. So, like, supposed celebrities aren't really as big a thing for me. However, this shorty, she was bad. And that was a thing for me. So, you know, when I saw a comment, I got on the corny shit. Ran up, yo, son, ding. And I got the picture somewhere, but my man Mike, he's looking at that shit. He's like, yo, you had that nigga shook. He said that he was shook. And then, like, even looking at the picture, he's like, yeah, you can't see. He shook. He didn't look shook to me. I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm a big, overgrown motherfucker with a big ass head. 6'6", rolling up on it. And at the same time, don't get it fucked up. As I understand, Common ain't a punk from the old days with the UAC and all this shit. You know, he conscious MC and all, but yeah, he is not no sucker. He is not no punk. And, you know, motherfuckers cut up and everything. But at the same time, still big guy rolling up on him. Ooh, I got another story for y'all along these lines, right? My homeboy, my other homeboy, I don't want to say too much, but he was going through it with his baby's mama, and he had like weekend visitation for his son. So, but the shit got so crazy that every time, you know, he had to pick up his son at a police station, actually, right? That's how crazy it was. That had to be the place. There had to be police witnesses because she would try all types of wild, bogus type of shit, right? So he wanted me, like every Saturday, like afternoon, he wanted me, like 1 p.m., 12, 1 p.m., something like that. He wanted me to be there as a witness in case she tries to make some old bogus claims or say some old crazy wild shit on him or whatever, right? So I would do that. You know what I'm saying? Early Saturday, I'd meet him, you know, down at the police station and everything so we could get his son. And I could witness in case some bullshit comes either there on the spot or later. Because it was also, her pops was trying to fight him and all types of shit. So, you know, I'm, you know, one of his very best friends. So I made sure I did that. So this one Saturday morning, I'm running mad late. I'm trying to like jet to the train station, right? Y'all gonna like this one. And I'm on for those that's familiar, I'm on 34th Street, right? And you know what I'm saying, this was of course before I started recognizing the Sabbath, you know, not many, but a good few years ago or whatever. So I'm running to get to the train station and it's raining, right? And guess who I end up bumping into? Literally, my brother Sonetta. I end up bumping into Sonetta. But let me paint the picture, tell you how I bump into him. Sonetta was on that corner on 34th Street, Dolo, by himself, banging on GMS. If you're familiar with GMS or not, they're a Hebrew Israelite camp, but their doctrine has a whole riddle with a lot of controversy. I don't want to get into it now, but they on some crazy shit. They on some, I don't fucks with them like that or whatever, right? So Sonetta was like, he might as well been back in the bullhorn days. He didn't have a bullhorn, but he was by himself, and these Israelites, you know what I'm saying, on the corner, and he's, you motherfucker, I think he had, I don't even know if he had a mic, but he was recording it. That I remember. Just banging on him, saying all types of wild shit. And, you know, they're over there talking they shit back and everything, right? So, mind you, he's doing that. And here I come running down. I'm trying to catch the train. But in the midst of running to get to the train station, I see Sonetta. So I kind of like stopped. I kind of halted myself, but it was kind of like hitting brakes. It might have had a little push to it. And I literally like bumped into him. You know, and you know, Sonetta kind of a short dude and everything, right? So I ain't even gonna say he got scared or nothing, but it definitely startled him. You know, he's kind of like, oh. And then I'm like, oh no, Sonetta, what up? Yeah, what's going on, fam? Yo, and I actually said this. I was like, yo, I would stop here and politic with you against these motherfuckers, but I got to get to the train to help my mans with some shit. And then, you know, I kept it pushing, and I hit him on a text. Cause you know, I got his number, but his number, like, he gives it out to everybody, so it's not like I got a mutual, you know, like an often relationship talking to him. I just happen to have his number because I probably took it down for something or whatever, right? So I hit him on the text. I'm like, yo, my bad. I didn't mean to bump into you. I had to go help my peoples with something. Otherwise, I'd bang on these motherfuckers with you. And then he was like, yeah, no doubt, blah, 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 blah. And interestingly enough, I think it was like a year before then, or maybe a few months before then, that I actually got into it with them. But I'll keep it real, and I guess this is where the big, more humble type of attitude came into play. Now, I probably feel the same about them people as Sonetta does, but here you got Sonetta, he's banging on a motherfucker this and everything, right? Some months or a year before, I talked to them, and I think I still got it on my channel, and you know, I'm asking them questions about like Trayvon Martin, and I think it was around when George Zimmerman sold the gun that he shot him with, and I was asking them questions because they be saying some more wild, crazy shit, bogus type of stuff, right? So my shit was a lot more civil, that's what I was trying to say, yet I was still, you know what I'm saying, asking them questions, not really in a contentious way, but can you clear this up for me, because I think you wilding when I'll say this type of way, you know what I'm saying? Whereas Sonetta was just straight, you know, giving them the business, not giving a fuck, not scared, nothing, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, when I ran into him, I was like, shit, if I did have the time, I'd have held it down right there with them. But you know, them niggas ain't gonna do nothing to him. But so yeah, Sonetta, he ain't really on some punk shit. This dude was dolo, giving him the business. And I'm not saying he was scared when I ran into him, because I'm trying to tell you, my big overgrown ass literally ran into him, trying to like pump the brakes. It's like, it kind of like, it was a little bit of abrasive pressure. It didn't push him back or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have some level of control, but you know, like, whoa. And I don't know if he still got the video up. You might find it. Just type in Sonetta GMS, and you'll see it from his perspective, and there'll be a part where you'll see me. I had like this bubble vest on, so you know, you don't see my face because, you know, I'm kind of tall, but you'll see like the bubble vest, and you'll hear my voice and shit. And also further back on my channel, I think I got the joint. Maybe just type in Tone Space GMS, and you'll probably find the joint. I'm pretty sure I didn't take it down with me kind of like talking to them on some interview shit or whatever, so to speak, right? So So the point I'm saying is just by being a big guy, it kind of has me kind of like pulling back a little bit in certain situations from different experiences. Not on no punk shit or anything like that, but literally like holding back from certain levels of engagement just for the sake of other people not, getting startled or scared or feel like I'm picking on people. Excuse me, or something like picking on people or something like that. So I guess what I'm saying is that's a big part of kind of where my more humble demeanor comes from. So when it comes to people leaving comments or diaper typing or trolling, I always go to that mentally to like, well, would this person be on it like that if they in my face? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, there ain't no real nigga meter that tells you which one will do it or whatever. So I look at every comment from all these motherfuckers is like, no, they won't. So because of that, I can't feel insulted by a stranger just saying some old wild bogus shit. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's whatever. And if you're the type that, gets, a little bit in your feels and shit like that, when people bang on you in comments and all that type of shit, don't let that shit get to you. You could either ignore it or shit, do what I do. Like I said, when this person said he also wasn't feeling the format, I thanked them. Sometimes you gotta throw people off. Throw them a little nice comment to offset the shit that they're saying. Don't fuck people up, I'm trying to tell you. You know what I mean? But the whole point of that is that you don't let the shit move you. That's all it comes down to. You don't let the shit move you. I don't care if you're tall as me, taller, or short. At the same time, these people don't know you. You know what I mean? Just like a couple weeks ago, getting into it with this troll. Never seen what the motherfucker looked like. Heard his voice, right? So I'm playing my game and everything. And then I decided to get on some stupid shit. I'm like, yo, well, if you're nearby, you know what I mean? You could meet me on such and such, such and such. And shit, if you really want to politic on some in-person shit, fine, let's do it. You know what I mean? So my dumb ass actually stood there, waited for a motherfucker that didn't show up. Right? So, but the way I sought to end the shit is on video. I said, nah, you got it, fam. I'm scared of you. I've never been in a fight in my life. Yeah, man, you got that. I don't want it. And dude does exactly what I anticipated he would do. Is he took that excerpt and made a video. Tone Space submits to like the shit was it was so predictable. It was like I already knew that he was gonna do that, and I did that for that very reason. But the whole point of that sarcasm is like, yo, if you don't even got your face on there or got it where someone could see how you're built, or you know what I'm saying, your mannerisms, you know what I'm saying, or something that gives someone an inkling or a vibe of whatever you on, then the shit really don't exist. That's the whole point of what I was trying to say. So it's like, all right, I said, yeah, I'm scared of him. So the question would be is, what about you am I scared of? Is it your intimidating figure? You know what I'm saying? Is it the gape or the way that you walk and the strut where people know that you about the business? Is it the gun collection you show off? What is it that I'm afraid of? Oh, none of that, because ain't nobody ever seen you or any of those things. All we see is typed words and motherfucking hear your voice. And at least this motherfucker has his voice on the thing. Most people that are on it like that, on the trolls and diaper type and shit, you don't even get that much. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main crux of what I wanted to say about why diaper typers just don't move me. Like the shit to me just doesn't exist. Just like this other woman, you know, on a flip, on another type of side of things, and the shit that I see to be going around. Little engagements, women, men sending messages back and forth, whatever. And I've seen females practically think that they're in a relationship where the man may not have went to that level. Because I mean, it's one thing if you got a long distance thing and you're actually talking on that level. You're actually on the phone talking about deep personal things or experiences, or actually planning to meet up or something like that. And, you know, maybe video chatting or whatever. All right, cool. Shit like that. Long distance relationships are understandable. I've had them. You know what I'm saying? I give that a thumbs up. That's one thing. I'm talking about, you know, just your little casual typing. Somebody may, you know, holler at you, whatever, and, you know, you talking to them a little bit. And then next thing you know, they think that it's a whole thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that shit is just weird. And I don't know, some guys, I've seen them actually go that level and consider that too. Oh, now you're with me, even though all we do is a little bit of this back and forth every now and then. Like, I don't know, the shit is weird. However, at the same time, going back to what I was saying a little earlier that I touched on a couple times, I'm a relic. My era, I guess I would say, is the 90s era. Maybe early 2000s era, where the internet and this, you know, diaper typing just came up. You know what I'm saying? Before Twitter fingers were Twitter fingers. Before there was a karate keyboard to, you know what I'm saying, break them wood blocks with or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess for a lot of the younger generation, when they see a comment, because I mean, you see it all the time. You see these Twitter wars. You see people talking shit to each other on Instagram. And a lot of the time, the shit actually does translate into some real life consequence type shit. Because I guess this is the new era. I mean, everybody is on a computer, be it in your hand or, you know what I'm saying, on your lap or at your, you know, desk chair on the desktop or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm just out of touch. You know, that's another part of it. But my sensibilities are a little different. However, this is the age where, so maybe for you, you know, you younger folk that do all that diaper typing and everything, every comment that comes your way, you probably see it as something that I just can't see with my, you know what I mean, my old school ass mentality. I don't know, but I mean, we do see a lot of, you know, crazy shit happening. You know, different rappers tweeting each other, you know, even fucking President Donald Trump with this one tweeting, going back, having Twitter wars and shit. Like, I can't understand that. I'm surprised Donald Trump is even on it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's a real old motherfucker, but, you know, I guess he is. But hey, if you're of this era, this diaper typing era, shit, you know, leave some comments, hit some shit in the chat. Help me make sense of it. Because after all, I'm just giving my one side, my perspective. If you disagree, feel free to let a nigga know. You know what I'm saying? Or if there's some value, or if there's some real deep-seated pride that comes with diaper typing, then shit, let me know. Help me understand and help me relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Or if anything, hopefully I gave you something that's, you know, for you younger cats, that it is at least a little bit edifying, where you might not have thought it like that, where somebody might be screaming on you on a thing and, you know, you take it a certain way. Now, granted, like I said, nigga ain't perfect. I wasn't always like that. You know what I'm saying? There were times, shit, I remember, and it wasn't even that long ago, a few years ago, I think on Facebook, on my man Nichole's joint or whatever, somebody came out here talking about I look like Prince or something. And I don't know why that shit got me heated. But that shit got me heated. And I'm typing back. I'm trying to, like, you know, because, you know, at the time I was doing touring, going around. I'm hollering at Nichole, like, yo, where this nigga live? Are we going to be in that area so I could see such and such, such and such? You know what I'm saying? And I just got in my bag about that shit for some reason. Looking back, I think I was a fucking idiot. But the shit got me in my bag. And at the same time, I guess in hindsight, shit, what's wrong with being compared with Prince? The man was amazing. But, you know, at the same time, as amazing as he was, still was, you know, a feminine looking motherfucker. I mean, let's just face it. But, you know, so I guess that's the aspect of the shit that, you know, kind of got me in my bag. But it was situations like that for me to have to, like, look back and say, yo, I was on some bogus shit. What the fuck am I getting all upset over, you know what I'm saying, a couple words typed to me on some comment shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Now, I will say, if you have an exchange with someone and you find out there is a practical way to see the motherfucker, I won't totally say that I'm on some super angel stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I really feel a way, or sometimes you may just feel like someone needs a lesson, and you can practically make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Then it may change some things. Shit, I still got a lot of maturing to do myself. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a practical way to see certain people. As stupid as it is, I'm the type of dude that I may try to explore that option. But that's stupid. Don't try this at home. Ignore the shit. Leave the shit alone. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Shit, do a video. I'd rather see niggas do videos showing off their cash, and I think that shit corny. But, do something to let that motherfucker know, like, look, your shit don't mean nothing to me. Look at this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you in bed with your lady, cuddled up with her. Nah, don't do that, because then we getting into that Brian Vlogs crazy shit that he be doing, But, yeah, in general, man, don't let shit like that get to you. And when people do shit like that, it's like I've been saying all this time with different YouTubers that are controversial. Extract the good if there's any good in it, and leave the other shit alone. Just like I did with dude that had the comment. Even though he said he didn't like the shit, it's still something to learn from that. That's one opinion that I can use in deciding how I want to proceed. So I extract that, and then all the whatever he said, I don't even remember, leave that shit alone. And don't even worry about having to feel like you're all big and bold in front of other motherfuckers that you don't know, and that you gotta reply, and I can't be looking soft on these YouTube. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? Shit ain't nothing. It ain't worth it. And lastly, I would like to say, I did a quick video on this before, talking about intellectual convenience. And how recently I've been intellectually convenient. You know what I'm saying? This also comes by way of the comment section. And there's a couple little lines thrown at me, insult shit thrown too. However, I did get something out of it, and that's this MGTOW, or men going their own way. I was very premature in what I said. I think I said some shit like, yo, that's some gay shit. If you going your own way and ain't no women involved, that's just gay. Just going off the acronym itself without really doing the knowledge. So what I'm going to do, like I said this a little before, I'm going to do the knowledge. I'm going to find out more about what that shit's about, the Me Too and any other associated joints. And shit, maybe I'll learn something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's something to learn out of it. And at the end of the day, who's to say, maybe it's not just going your own way, meaning not having any females. I mean, I think that would be kind of weird. You just omit females altogether. My guess is, well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. I just hope it involves some level of, getting you some. Whether it's, like the new version. I guess it's like the new version of No Man. Al Bundy shit. Because I was a proud member of No Man. What is it? National Organization Against... Damn, what that shit stand for? Look up Al Bundy, No Ma'am, or Married with Children, No Ma'am. National Organization... something American... Something against Amazonian women, or some shit like that. But yeah, No Ma'am. It was like the fictional version of, I'm assuming, what MGTOW is. It was the fictional version of that from Married with Children and shit. So yeah, that's funny. But long story short, I'm gonna do the knowledge on that, and if I find some shit interesting to say about it, you know what I'm saying, I'll speak on the shit. And who knows? Next thing you know, I might be rocking the MGTOW shirt or something. You never know. Everything a learning experience, man. Sometimes it's good to be wrong. In fact, a lot of times it's good to be wrong. Being wrong is like gold. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you're talking to somebody, having a debate, whatever it is. Motherfuckers, I want to win the debate. I won the debate. All right, that's cool. But if the person that lost actually accepts that loss, then that means that person got a chance to learn something. Because that means that knowledge of you being right was not with that person previously. So now he or she has learned something. So that loss is precious, but because now he'll be right in that particular field. You know, if he could put the pride away to allow himself to be edified by that supposed loss. You know what I'm saying? A little something to think about, right? Losing is winning sometimes. All right.